Here's when Apple will release iOS 17.5 beta update for the iPhone. Apple released its revised build of iOS 17.4.1 a few weeks after it seeded iOS 17.4 to the general public. iOS 17.4 is a major update, as it brings a number of new changes to the table that are oriented toward the App Store and developers. However, Apple typically releases a new beta build soon after seeding a new version of iOS for the iPhone, but this time around, the company has remained silent. Nonetheless, we now have information on when Apple can release the iOS 17.5 beta update to developers. Apple is expected to release iOS 17.5 beta 1 to developers next week or the week after. As mentioned, Apple usually seeds a beta build of its upcoming update after releasing the final iOS build to the general public. A week or so after the release of new firmware, Apple stops signing the older build, preventing users from downgrading to the previous version of iOS. The company released iOS 17.4 on March 5, and it has been 3 weeks since Apple released the first beta of iOS 17.5. Apple is not keeping up with the schedule that it created for the iOS update cycle, and delays are quite rare in this regard. However, it is also not unlikely, as the company could be busy with the development of the new build and will be readying features for the next big release. We presume the company is occupied with the iOS 17.4 update for the iPhone, which brought crucial and controversial changes to developers and the App Store. Apple released iOS 17.4 in the EU, which allows users to sideload apps on the iPhone from outside the App Store. Additionally, the update allows users to install third-party app stores. It seems that the company is still filling up loopholes in a way that complies with the EU regulations. Mark Gurman from Bloomberg stated that Apple will complete the development of iOS 17.5 beta 1 next week, which means that there is a high chance that the build will arrive in the same week. However, the company could also see fit to release the update a week after or even later. We expect the update to arrive next week as the company has already delayed the build by more than 3 weeks. We will let you know when the beta update is available to the developers for testing purposes.